Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and we are going to dive into charts. I'm seeing something interesting, and I think there might be much more downside to come in the next week. Before we go to dive in, two things. Next week I will be traveling a lot, so I can't promise you that I upload every day. And the second thing is that I'm going to ask you to smash up the like button, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also feel free to check out all the links in the descriptions. You'll find two links to my Twitter and Instagram. Feel free to follow me there. Alright, cool. Let's dive into the charts, and we're starting off with BTC USD. Matter of fact, we're only going to do BTC and no ETH today. This is a very small time frame, the 12-minute, and as you can see, we are making here a bullish divergence on the 12-minute, but so far the move up has been very weak. Reason for that is, of course, that it's Friday. United States is the midday session. London and Europe is closed, and Asia is closed as well. And in our indicator, we're still seeing that the money is just flowing out. We're really actually want to see that money curving back up, and so far we don't see that at all. If we look at the 6-minute, same kind of story. We're seeing here bullish divergence making way on the charts, but also so far not really that move up, so it looks like very weak. I do not expect a lot, to be honest, from next couple hours. Like I said, Friday session, so usually it's a little bit slow. If we're going up, then I'm first looking maybe at here at the VWAP to see if we can bounce up and then going lower. Right now I am in a small short position, but let's see how long that holds. Maybe we can curve down one more time. And then if we curve down, then the levels that I'm looking out for is maybe again this bottom. We have tested it here and here, as you can see, so that is the 29,300. If we were to break it, let me then zoom out to the 30-minute. Then I'm first looking out for this 29k that has been supported multiple times, and then the 28,800. Approximately here we also have seen that there has been support and resistance, but actually this level is maybe more important. There was a wick down, 28,000. Let me see, 28,200-ish. As you can see, also pulled out a fib retracement. That was actually the move up, move down. As you can see, the price action. So we had this pattern, then we said, okay, we're barring down, going up, kind of here, making another shoulder. So you could say, you know what, this maybe looks a little bit like it had a shoulder pattern. Then we just bounce off here again around this level. There was also around this level here. I didn't open up a short because this was actually late night for me, and then I missed a few hours, first hours of the session. I was like, well, I don't know for sure. Maybe we'll bounce one more time up to trap the longs, and then just dumping down again. So I didn't want to have the trade open during the night. Also here you could say, you know what, also here we're actually maybe making a bullish divergence on the hourly and then going higher, but so far the price action is pretty weak, so I think I will not play it at all. Few things that I want to show you. When we're looking at where do we have the most traded volume, then we're seeing that is from this cluster is this level. But if I now pull the volume node a little bit longer, let's do somewhere, was it somewhere here, I think. Then you see exactly the same level. Now I'm gonna zoom out. Exactly the same level. That's pretty crazy, because usually when you sometimes have these smaller clusters, then these levels can be on different points in the chart. So it's pretty obvious right now that the highest traded volume on multiple clusters within this time frame is then laying here at 30,200-ish. And also seeing in a lot of Discord channels that a lot of traders are opening longs and shorts on that level. So for me that makes 100% sense. I'm also seeing that in the quote-unquote market. A few things that I'm looking out for now for today's trading session, if you find that interesting, is that of course we have the bullish divergence, but money flow is still pretty bad. Also on the higher time frames, here the 20-minute, it just looks like we are going lower. Let's quickly look at the 30-minute. Little bit in the red. Oh, sorry, a little bit in the red. Not really going higher or lower, but also doesn't look so pretty. Let me take this out, both of them. Yes, we are seeing that the momentum wave here is coming up, but then also the price is not following. That is also usually a sign of weakness in the market. Then the hourly. Yes, we are having a green dot, but like I said, we're also not really pumping up weakness in the market. Does that make any sense? Yes, it does, because although we are now kind of slowly just grinding lower, we're seeing that the dollar index has quite a move up from today. This white line that I draw here is the daily open. You see a little bit sideways, and then we're just running off, and we're kind of now finding with that resistance again. that we have breached a few times. If we're zooming out on the bigger time frame from the dollar index, then I think we're gonna do some range bounding and then maybe going higher. If we break this, then all hell loose. Then I think we might go to 120 for the dollar index, and then definitely Bitcoin will go lower. And then I think we also definitely will break the 29k on the daily channels, and we're gonna go to sub 20k. Other thing that I wanted to show you is is oil. As you can see, oil has been pumping up tremendously again. We had this big pump up. Well, if it goes almost vertical, and always usually comes vertical down, you're seeing this sideways consolidation, and now just stair stepping higher. I think we're gonna break this 120k top sooner than later, so maybe within a week or 2 weeks. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world again, a lot of fear, so oil is then just pumping up. Target, well, that's a little bit hard. I think we once have a target from years ago that was $140. That was from 2008, just before the credit crisis. That will be then the target if we break this previous top. I think it is absolutely in the cards that we could make it in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, happy days if you are investing in oil. The fact that oil is pumping up, not only because of the news, is that because of a lot of traders are also jumping into assets that are maybe a little bit more safe and are a bit more guaranteed that they will keep their value over time. So therefore you also see oil pumping up. Gold is also bouncing up again. We looked at it yesterday. We can quickly look at it now. We're also seeing here on the DBSI that this is just a step ready to get higher. So I do expect a pump in the next couple of days. Matter of fact, then let's quickly look at gold. Now we're talking about it anyways. We said it already yesterday. We had this bounce off this important support level here. So this looks good. Yes, we have a bit of a retracement today, but this thing is just going to zig and zag. Gold moves quite slowly. So to get to the top of 2070 will take probably a few weeks. Quickly have a look at the traditional markets. Here on Friday we're seeing that the S&P, the Nasdaq and the Dow Jones are giving away their profits. So also the fact that if we are getting a little bit more in line with BTC with the traditional stock markets, then we're seeing a little bit more downwards movement. Again, let's summarize this and then we'll wrap it up. So what I'm looking out for now is that 29,300-ish. See if we can hold it. If we're not going to hold it, I'm looking at 29k and then 28,800. And eventually if we would break that too, let me quickly zoom out, that's a little bit easier. Here that 28,200. All of these levels are quite close to each other, but we have to just take it from step by step, and we're just seeing that this is now the trading range, and therefore we have to deal with the levels that we have. So this is also 1.5%, and all the way down is 4%. As you all know, this can happen in a day, but that is what I'm looking out for. Let's say we would suddenly go back up. Then I'm looking out for that 30,500, and then eventually approximately here at the top there will be 33,000. Would we break that too, then of course I still have my target here at 34, 35 CME gap, but to be honest I don't see that any time happening soon. Let me take this VWAP off, that's a little bit easier. So I'm saying this already for a while. I do think that this is our trading range, and it will be our trading range until we leave it, and I think it will happen. I think it will not happen for any time soon. So absolutely fine for trading, to short here the tops and long the bottoms and intermediate, as long as you use your fibs and your support and resistance, then I think it will be absolutely fine. On the bigger time frames, let's be honest, this still looks just pretty ugly. Every bounce so far, and I've said this already multiple times, every bounce so far is just a reason to sell off again and cover positions. And we're also seeing that here on the daily red dot and money flow, unfortunately curving back down, VWAP going lower, RSIs are pointing lower. So sentiment changes per day, and that's just right now where we are at. All in all, trading between low 28k to 32, 33k, and that is just right now where we are until we leave the range. Alright guys, that will be it for now. I hope you like these kinds of videos. If you do, then please smash the like button, subscribe, click the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also feel free to check out the links in the descriptions. Like I said, next week I will not most likely be able to upload a video every day, so let's see how that goes. In the meantime, you can of course follow me on Twitter. I try to post there multiple times a day. Thank you guys so much. See you next one. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.